Welcome to Confidence Rockstar Podcast, a place where you will find inspiration, motivation, and, let's say, kick in the bottom to take action and create the life of your dreams. I'm your host, Alex Grzybek, and I'll help you quiet that little voice inside your head saying, "You can't do this." So you have the courage to go for what you've always wanted on your terms. Every week, I'll bring you some confidence golden nuggets, present an awesome interview in order to empower you to step up your game. It's time to choose happy and shine. It's time to become a confidence rockstar. Let's dive deep. Hi everyone, it's Alex Grzybek and welcome to the next episode of Confidence Rockstar Podcast. Today I would like to cover a very special topic with you, something that is very close to my heart and something that really helped me change my life. And I'm not afraid to use big words like changing my life because it was really a game changer for me. And that is investing in yourself. So in today's podcast episode, I would like to share with you how actually investing in yourself can really transform your life as much as it did for me. And when I speak to a lot of successful people, when I follow the most successful people on this planet, they all share the same thing, that investing in themselves really transformed and changed their life for the better. So let me just share with you 5 big lessons that I got along the way when I started investing in myself and putting big money into my education and my development, and how actually it turned out for me. And I will be sharing my personal story with you, as well as sharing some of the wisdom from the people I used to work with and I follow to this day. So let me just tell you why I have decided to cover this topic. Well, recently I've been actually working with my clients and I've been doing a big challenge for them, for my Polish-speaking community. And actually investing in themselves was quite a big topic during our discussion, because people were asking whether it's worth to invest in myself, whether it's worth to put money into something that I can learn, that can help me achieve what I desire. And, my answer to this is that, well, it all depends. I personally do believe that investing in yourself can change your life, but you need to know how to make wise investments and you need to know who you are learning from. So what do I mean by that? Well, basically, when we want something, when we desire something, when we have a desire in our heart, whether it is to lose weight, find a job, start a business, start working with cryptocurrencies or trading stocks or buying properties or doing something connected with Forex or stock exchange, whatever it is that you want to do, or even learning a language, chances are that somebody on this planet has already done it and he or she has mastered the skills. So chances are that you are not the first person who would like to learn it. So basically, if somebody has already done it, she or he has the knowledge on how to do it. They've made a lot of mistakes on the way and they are willing to share their wisdom, their knowledge, their challenges, their obstacles, and their experience with people like you. So basically, when you get to the expert in that field, they will be happy to share their knowledge with you. And, other people know what you want to do. And by actually working with them, learning from the experts, you can save yourself a lot of time and money in order to do what you want to do. Because let's be honest, maybe you can figure it all out by yourself, but it will take you much longer. It will take much more time. You will make probably the same mistakes as the other people made. You will probably go through trial and error phase all the time. So basically, if somebody can show you like a shortcut, and I'm not saying shortcut like you don't have to put like any work, any effort. No, it's not about that. But they can show you which way you need to take in order to avoid very expensive and frustrating mistakes that can save you actually months and years. So by actually finding an expert who is the go-to person in your field, in your niche, can be really a game changer for you. So find yourself a mentor, a person who knows what she or he is talking about, a person who has done what you want to do and can show you the way on how to do it. And now, few advices over here. Number 1, first of all, be careful who you ask for help and who do you listen to. Because your family, for example, they may have the best intentions ever. They may want really, really great things for you. However, if you want to do something that they are not experts in, they may not be the best person to ask for advice. So you will not ask a person who is obese or heavily overweight on how to lose weight. You will not ask a person who is poor on how to invest money. And the same with starting your own business, for example. You don't want to ask a person who is an employee and has been an employee for the whole life. I'm not saying that there is anything wrong with that. No, absolutely not. But if you ask a person who has never run a business how to successfully run a business, come on, let's be honest, this person doesn't know. And it's not like that this person is wrong or this person is worse than someone else. No, this person just doesn't have the experience in that field. You wouldn't go to the optician in order to have like the open heart surgery, because this is, optician is not the specialist in this field that you need the operation for. You wouldn't ask somebody to do the hip endoprothesis for you who is just studying and is not a specialist in this field, all right? So just be careful who you ask for advice. And, if your family, for example, is telling you that something cannot be done, it doesn't mean that it cannot be done. It only means that it cannot be done with them and they are not the best people to ask for help, all right? So ask only for help people who have done what you want to do. And be careful about the gurus out there, because there are a lot of people out there, for example, telling you how to make millions online, but they've never done it. If somebody is teaching you how to go to 6 figures and this person has never done 6 figures himself or herself, this is like ridiculous. Yeah, so avoid this type of people. Only work with people who have done what you want to do, who have gone through the path that you are about to step on, and who can share their experience and the things that have been working or are working for him or her, and only take advice from that person. All right. So just to share a bit of a background story. A few years ago, actually, it was back in 2011, in February 2011, together with my fiancé at that time, we moved from Dublin in Ireland to London. And for a couple of weeks, we were sleeping on our friend's floor because we didn't have the place to live. We didn't have jobs. We had actually our wedding scheduled in 6 months' time, and we left very good jobs in Dublin, and everybody thought that we were crazy. But we had a plan why we wanted to move to London, and we followed our heart and we did it. Now, that was February 2011. We got jobs quite quickly, but they were not very high-paid jobs. And in May 2011, we went for the special events run by the one and only himself, T. Harv Eker, the Millionaire Mind Intensive. And actually, that event was very transformational for us, because it lasted like 3 days from early morning until midnight every single day, and we were buzzing. We absolutely loved it. T. Harv Eker, I'm not sure if you had a chance to meet him in person. He is absolutely phenomenal, and the things that he was sharing, it just basically, we were blown away. And during that seminar, he actually offered a year and a half long program with him called the Quantum Leap. And at that time, me and my fiancé, we decided to sign up for it. That was £11,000 per person. So in total, it was like £22,000 that we didn't have. Moreover, most of these trainings they were happening in different parts of the world, not only in Europe, but we needed to go to Malaysia, we needed to travel to like other continents and other places in Europe as well. So of course we had to book flights, we had to book accommodation, like live there, get there, etc. So, it didn't end up with £20,000 each. It was much more. And, we decided to go for it, even though we absolutely had no money for it. We had our wedding scheduled in a couple of months' time, and we were still saving money for that wedding. And at that time, we were earning about like £1,300 each. And we were living in a rented room, because it wasn't possible for us to rent an apartment in London. And we went for it. And you know what? Was it scary? Yes, it was very scary. But you know what was even more scary for us? Not to follow our heart, not to listen to our intuition, and staying stuck in where we were and not following our dreams. And cutting the long story short, of course, not only we found out a way how to pay for it, we asked people for help, we asked for the payment plan, we figured it out. And, of course, we paid it back and we went to all these trainings and, our life was transformed. It was not the end, because at that time we were investing also to work with Tony Robbins and other amazing people, and it completely transformed our lives. So I do not believe when people tell me, oh, I cannot afford it, I have no money. I had no money many times in my life when I said that I want to do it and I'm gonna find a way. Because when you say I can't afford, you close all the opportunities, all the windows, all the doors. And when you actually change the question, if you actually feel in your heart that you want to do something and you decide in your heart, so it's done, it's decided, I am doing it, then you open up completely different conversation, because you start asking yourself, how can I do it? How can I finance it? How can I figure it out? And then, completely new chapter begins. So, a few years, 11 years ago, we made this decision, and when we did all of those trainings, we had a dream to run our own businesses. We wanted to create a lifestyle that we could work from anywhere in the world. We actually found recently our vision board that we did during one of those trainings, Master Your Mind, back in 2012. And over there on that vision board, we had a holiday house in Spain. And, a few years later, we are actually living in Spain full time, not only having a holidays house, we both run our own businesses, we both have the lifestyle that we can work from anywhere in the world, and so many other amazing things happen, like including our relationship that was taken to a completely different level, our relationship with our families, our health, our sporty lifestyle, our finances. And even though along the way we had a lot of challenges and some personal problems, we learned the skills on how to pick ourselves up time after time again. And I would never go back. We now have like friends all over the world. We have been invited to like weddings in United States, in Brazil. We travel to like so many continents and places to visit like our friends that we met along the way, and it is priceless. We started like a charity many years ago inspired by Tony Robbins, and it completely transformed not only our lives but the lives of the people around us. So I am not sharing this with you to tell you, oh my God, how amazing we are. I'm just saying that just following our heart and in saying yes, investing into ourselves and learning from the best has really transformed our lives for the better. So for me, first is to make a decision. Yes, I want something, and then asking a question, how can I make it happen? Find a mentor, find a coach, find a person who has done what you want to do, and you work with that person. And you will see that you will get advices, you will get encouragement. This person will believe in you more than you believe in yourself. This person will be your biggest cheerleader, and at the same time, will kick you in your bottom if it needs be. So very, very powerful. Number 2, I want to tell you how investing in yourself can transform your life is that when you invest in yourself financially, you are sending a message to the universe, to the world, that I deserve it, that I'm worthy, that this is for me, I'm doing this for myself because I deserve all the best. And you also send a message that you believe in yourself and that you believe in yourself enough that you know that you'll make this money back. You know that what you are going to learn from the best people that you will be working with, you are going to use to your advantage, and you are going to make this money back, tenfold. And if you also invest in yourself, you send the message up there into the world that you value yourself, you believe you are worthy, so other people will start valuing you more and will start believing in you as well. I've never understood like people who are like coaches, for example, who want to be mentors and they don't invest in themselves. They want people to pay them to be able to work with them. However, they are not willing to invest in themselves to learn from better than them. So, what kind of message are you sending here? If you would like people to pay you, but you are not willing to pay anybody else, you are only you are constantly looking for freebies, what you can get for free. There is like a conflict of interest. It's completely different frequency, completely different vibration, and it cannot just work. It's not gonna happen. So when you want to get better, when you want to improve yourself, invest in yourself and send the message out there, I'm worthy, I value myself, I believe I can make this money back, and you will see how it will really come back to you very, very quickly. Number 3, what I want to share with you here is that when you say yes to something, you say no to something else. So when you say, yes, I am worthy, I'm going to invest in myself, I'm going to find a mentor, a person who is going to help me go from where I am now to where I want to be, you say no to excuses, you say no to procrastination, You say no to all the naysayers, to people, negative, toxic people who don't believe in you, who are telling you it's impossible, who are going to crush you, who are going to put you down. You are saying no to all of those things because you've made a decision that I'm going to the top and I'm going to surround myself with people who are going to help me get there. So you distance yourself from the negativity, you distance yourself from the negative people, because let's be honest, there is a saying, environment is always stronger than the will. So even if you are really, really, really enthusiastic and inspired and motivated to do something to change your life, but you have people around you who are constantly dragging you down, who don't believe in yourself, who don't believe in themselves, and they want you to stay where you are, even if you are not happy, well, chances are that sooner or later you will stay where they are. We are the average of 5 people we spend the most time with, so choose wisely. When you say yes to yourself by investing in yourself, but putting money in yourself, you say no to all the things that were holding you back, all the excuses, everything that was stopping you so far, and you say yes to I'm changing my life, I've decided I'm going to live differently, and you go that way, period. Number 4, when it comes to investing in yourself, it actually stops the procrastination. You know what? Very often we say, oh, I will do something when X, Y, or Z happens. I will invest in myself when I do have the money. I will do something when blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Time will pass anyway. Very often we actually don't need to wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment never comes. Very often when we say yes to our dreams and to our desires, then the universe is helping us up to figure it out. And again, we are saying no to procrastination. We are saying, no, I'm doing this now. I deserve better. I have enough of the life that I don't truly enjoy, that I don't feel satisfied with, that I don't feel happy with, and I'm going to change it here and now. Very often people are saying, oh, I will do this later when the time is right. The time is never right. You have to make a decision first, start doing something, and you know what? Clarity comes from taking action, not from sitting and thinking about it. Even if you don't know now all the 20 steps ahead, all you need to do is to just take the very, very first step. And when you take the very first step, step number 2 will become clearer for you. Okay, so time will pass anyway, and think about it. Where do you want to be a year from now, 2 years, 10 years from now? Are you going to be stuck in the same place hoping that maybe something will change? Or you are going to make a decision today to change something and go there where you truly desire, when you truly dream of now? The choice is yours. Number 5, what I want to share with you when it comes to investing in yourself is that investing in yourself is an act of self-love for me, because again, we are coming back to that you believe in yourself, you love yourself, and if you truly love yourself, if you truly accept yourself here and now, you are much more likely to invest in yourself and to make better decisions. Because you love yourself, you trust yourself, you know that whatever decisions you are making, whatever investment decisions you are making, it's gonna work out. Sometimes, it takes longer to see the return on investment. Sometimes it takes shorter. Sometimes you make better decisions. Sometimes you make worse decisions. But if you truly love yourself, you will be honest with yourself, and you will follow your intuition, your gut instinct, what it is telling you. So, in my opinion and from my experience, investing in myself has always been an act of self-love. And when I truly wanted something, when I truly desired something, it always started with a decision first. yes, I'm going to do it. This is good for me. I feel it will help me change my life. I feel it will help me dig deeper to learn about myself and to go faster to where I want to go. And I'm going to make this decision for myself because I trust myself, I love myself, and I know that this is good for me. So it starts with a decision. And then I open up a question, how can I make it happen? How can I do it? And over here, everything transforms. So this is pretty much all that I wanted to share with you when it comes to this episode. And I do hope that, it inspired you. Think about, the time in your life when you invested in yourself, however small or big it was, when you wanted to learn a new language, when you wanted to play an instrument, when you wanted to try a different sport, or maybe you would like to teach your children some kind of sport, and what kind of investments you are making when it comes to choosing the school, when it comes to choosing postgraduate studies or other personal development activities, or even buying a book that has helped you change your life. Think about, all the times when you said yes to investing in yourself and how beautiful positive effect it had on you and what kind of butterfly effect it had. Because sometimes it can start with one book or one sentence, one inspirational quote only, and then the rest will follow. So if you truly want to transform your life, if you truly want to go faster from where you are to where you want to be, find a person who has done it, find a person who inspires you, find a person whose energy resonates with you, and go and invest in that person and let that person help you go from where you are to where you want to be. If you would like to create the business and life on your terms, if you would like to learn how to excel in your business, career, and life, I'm here to help you as well. So please do reach out to me and I will share with you how I can help you, if I can help you, if that's in my area of expertise. And I look forward to hearing from you and guiding you on your journey to living the life you love on your terms. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll speak to you in the next episode. Bye-bye. To get started on your confidence journey, I invite you to grab free 5-day email course, Confidence Rockstar. You will get 5 daily lessons sent directly to your mailbox, so you will have access to them anytime you like. You can grab this gift on the website alexgrzybek.com/5 days. All of the links to this episode you will find in the show notes below. And one more thing. I want to invite you to my personal website alexgrzybek.com, where you'll find other podcast episodes and more of the free resources to help you on your confidence journey. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next episode.